me. I mean, they told us they are working on card acquisition. Only thing is, what people bugs out on the game, they don't rush to work on card acquisition. It's not like, okay, they are sitting there in the office and they're like, okay, now we have to do something. It's like, okay, we will announce it and we will come probably start beginning first quarter of the new year. But yeah, could be too late for some people. It's just a question how good will be the card acquisition and can it bring back the players. Like, we might lose every day a lot of people. It's just a question, can we get them back to the game if they do the changes, or is it too late then? Not about card, but the card acquisition is the point most people quit, at least from my point of view. Is this weekend list version better or the Fenris list? I really like that list. The thing about that list, you die to like move bounce. A lot of people play move bounce. You will never catch them up if they have a normal, like not even like a extraordinary good curve. If they just have a normal curve, you can't catch up to them. You just always lose because you have no tech cards in there. So it's fighting power against power, and the move cards are more broken than like normal cards. So you can't win the battle there. But except from that, I really like it. Could be better than the Fenris against mid-range decks. Against mid-range decks, this list is better. If you face a lot of move stuff or like really aggressively bounce stuff, probably the other one is better. So it kind of depends on what you play. I mean, I can after the game I can show you my both stats from both lists because I kind of played both a little bit, and you can see yourself. It should down, but it's not the same as dying. Yeah, I mean, people say like Hearthstone is dying. People say like for years now Hearthstone is dead, and Hearthstone is still doing numbers. So people called Hearthstone dead as well. Like when I started streaming, people always said like, yeah, Hearthstone is dead, don't play Hearthstone and stuff. And we still have Hearthstone here as a game. So yeah, I don't think it's that bad, people assume, but it's probably not the best time right now. Okay, I guess we have now to risk it. Guess we just do this and hope he's not filling up. Then we can concentrate on one lane. They changed Hawkeye? No, it's another Hawkeye. There are two Hawkeyes now. That's Hawkeye Kate Bishop. She gives you two of the random arrows she has. That's the most broken arrow we have in the game. It's a -2. Oh shit, default's up. Okay, we just lost. We have to retreat. That's it's a -2 that jumps to your opponent's side. That's the one that's like fine-ish. That moves the last card or the card you play after that to this location. That's just a small buff arrow. That's like a... What's the card? No, it's not Jessica. It's the other one. If you play a card next turn there, it gets +3 power. And that's like the second solid probably. The Pim arrow. It has ongoing. If your side is full, get +3. Oh shit. Yeah, we are just dead. More hardcore games are staying just because they already invest too much in this game all the time, so we're just coping. I don't know. Like, we still have to say, like, with all the negativity around the game, the gameplay we have in Snap is probably one of the most unique we have in any other in all the card games we can play around. Like the location stuff, the thing that wins are not wins. It's more about snapping and retreating, like the poker aspect. We don't have a bunch of games that have like the card base, so there's the solid idea of the game is like really good. It just depends now if they can get rid of the of the gameplay stuff, of the card acquisition stuff, bringing up like new metas and stuff. It's just all about that right now. Let's again move. It's like saying Fortnite is dying, Comfort is dying, but game won't fully die because casual players still have fun. Fortnite is not dying because Epic are still building up on it, even 10 years later. Hearthstone's holding on because of other game modes. Classic is Hearthstone is much weaker than it was. Is it? I haven't heard like a bunch of about Hearthstone like in a while, but maybe. Point taken, just bad example. Like casuals always death favorites because they keep the game alive more. Second seems to have no plan on Snap apart from milking currently. Player base as much as they can, so it's a bit worrying. I mean, kinda yes. Like the player base is like really, really small right now. If you think like that, like imagine like where we are right now with the game and where we could be. Like it always bugs my mind that we don't get like more tournaments from Second Dinner, or like that the advertisement of the game is kind of weird. Like I know so many I said it soft. I know so many card game players, like friends of mine, played Hearthstone, they played Magic, they played whatever, but freaking nobody from them ever heard of freaking Marvel Snap. It's like if I wouldn't have seen like a random Regis Kilbin video, like I don't know when the game got released, I wouldn't even have heard about the game. So like the advertisement could be better. But yeah, there are some things they have to work on, and I feel like the next year will just show us how they will manage the things here. If they can handle everything, or if it just go down the hill. Like now, the next 12 months will just show in what direction again will go. On one hand, they might just start to listening more to the people, because they know if they go more, if they don't get like the favor of the casuals, of the hardcore players, they might just lose more player base, and then the game might be going down the hill. Or if they now really start changing stuff, like maybe start on working like stuff like they announced like reworks for cards that are like that for like months, years now. Freaking, I don't know how long people are waiting for like a Kang buff. How long people waited for a freaking Captain America rework. It wasn't good, but at least they gave us one. So there's a bunch to do, and a bunch they have to look for. Do they just Heimdall? I could risk it to snipe the Heimdall, but that's the only thing we can do. Where would he Heimdall? Heimdall probably right. Like, my call could be we do this and we snipe the Heimdall. How much is this? 13, 21. We're short here. We can't move copycat. It's move, bounce, no Heimdall. True, good call. True, it's not. Oh, frick. Then we're probably. What else could he do? He could Strange, but Strange should move both cards. He played Ghost Spider. He played Iron Fist. I think the worst part is the fact that they don't want to make it an esports game. Yeah, indeed. Okay, what can he do here to win that game? We have to decide. I have no clue. We just lose here probably. Should have. I don't know. Okay, Strange stat away. And how is he winning now the right lane? What's the one move card I'm missing? Okay, nice. Why did he... Why did he dagger mid? He just played both his biggest move cards on the right. It's kind of weird. Summerheim, but these are probably not the popular ones. I feel like at this rate, I just see the same lists. But yeah, that's what I said with tournaments. Like, not even esports. Like, I don't know how good esports is. Like esports, like in other games, like, uh, let's say Valorant, they're like really expensive and they don't pay out often. So I don't know. It might be like really a big risk to go for esports. Could be really cool, but could be like a real risk. But I feel like, technically speaking, esports could be cool because they is running sales list. Yeah, kind of. True, he runs US agent. Esports is just so cool because you get like a crowd. You start boosting like your Twitch stuff because like let's say I don't know, some esports players are streamers as well. People would watch them more. People would watch the whole of the tournaments. They could do stuff like announcement stuffs in with the tournaments. Like we see like the finals of some big tournaments, they will get some big maybe some patch announcement, and the people test it live on the tournaments and stuff. They could invite more stuff. I feel like esports could bring up to make the game like bigger from the name here, because if people say like, yo, there's like a $10,000 well Marvel Snap tournament, people might just start to see, yo, what is this game? Where can they buy like stuff, or like where can you get so much money from? It could help them to reach out probably, but I don't know how good it otherwise is for them. This game would have been great if actual formatted tournaments like once a week. Yeah, but they're working on some different stuff, but it's probably not the stuff people want now. Like people love cosmetics, but probably the cosmetic part is not what the people are chasing for. Like 90% of the players don't care that they just gave us like two new borders, like the Christmas wrapped stuff and like the candy cane stuff. People don't care about that. The whales maybe care. Maybe whales say like, "Oh, let's go. We can have like Christmas wrap borders." But 90% of the people don't even care about that. And it's like on some perspectives they just have like the wrong vision on other stuff. But on the other side, what I have to say, I kind of like the balancing. Like when I remember when I started the game and how the balancing looked like, and having now the balancing, it's like they have a better feeling for balancing stuff. So some stuff is getting better, but yeah, a lot of people don't have the time, or the don't a lot of people don't want to wait till they change something. A lot of people are like, yo, if they don't do now something, we just dip out. We spend like I don't know, only 100 $200 on the game. We don't even care about it. If it goes down the drain, it goes down the drain. So yeah. Just realized you got Freddy Krueger twerking. Yeah, we got some Halloween emotes, and I really loved them, and that's why I just put freaking Freddy Krueger there. I feel like we got like 5 or 6 different. Let me try way more to build a competitive scene than SD did. That's true. I mean, even like the German scene had like one streamer that hosted like one tournament every season, and the German scene wasn't that big, so the tournaments didn't get like the big attention they probably deserved. But they did like for like 1 year he did like a tournament every season. But yeah, we have more tournaments from players than from the real company. Or like even stuff like the Gauntlet event where like Brody won. I don't know how long ago. Stuff like that is like really interesting. But we probably need more than that. Or like the alliance stuff. They invited like I don't know 10 content creators to France to do some alliance event there. And I feel like the Twitch numbers were not even that bad. And if you keep on doing stuff like, okay, I mean, it's like freaking expensive to get 10 content creators from around the world to France to do like a 2-day event there and pay like the tickets and everything. But it still probably pushes the game, and people maybe discover the game. but it's like really hard. I barely like yesterday we had like a new player, but I barely see like cards, uh, not cards, player that start new with the game and come, for example, to Twitch and ask like, "Yo, I'm new. What can you advise me?" Like I barely see new people on the game, and that's probably something that's really bad too. Weird card. It's a weird card, but it's probably one of the most. Yeah, as Jiggerman said, it's probably one of the best, or not, maybe even it's the best one drop in the game. Like it's a 1/5. You can control it with a snap if you want to bounce, and it's so solid. Like people slapped on the card because they were like, yeah, 1/5, but random bounce could be bad. But yeah, it's probably one of the best cards we have in the game right now. Oh shit! He snapped and I put down my earphones. I didn't hear the snap. Oh shit! Now we have to freaking stay here. And he might. Oh no! And he will play freaking Frigga on that. He will Frigga the torch. That's what I say when you ask me about Fenris list. Now we got like back to back or move decks. Now he will Frigga that. Oh no, man. Oh, he has my freaking. Oh, cool. So we're just dead. We're always dead. Yeah, we would have retreated if I hit the snap. Worst possible timing to freaking scratch my head. I would still say Nico Hydrobop is bad. One drop. I mean, in bounce decks probably. But like, Nico is amazing in bounce decks, but worse in like anything else. You know? Like Bob is like the big variety card. Damn, I would have needed the card from Valentina or Mirage to go for like big on 2 lanes. Like he would probably strange the Human Torch to the right, and we could have committed like 10 power here. Like we could have done something like that. I mean, we could technically do this, but he will play more than just a Doctor Strange. Always just the best when you need stats from your 1-ups, but you don't play move or this card. I remember like the times when like they had like the system with the spotlights cards coming, like the variants coming back. I was so freaking happy that I could get that Nico one. That was my most favorite Nico, and I was so happy to finally get that. I was so proud having that Nico because I had like these, but I felt like that's peak. I'm so happy to have that. I probably played like weeks only Nico decks because I like the variant so much. The border's wrong though. I mean, I did not play her like I played her when she was. I mean, I like the sparkles with that, but the border was for that. It was. I did not play the gold version when I got the border. I did like the ink version because one of my decks I played her was almost fully inked, so I did not pick the golden one. If we go for the golden one, maybe. Kind of weird. A bit better with ink. I don't know. White neon slaps with like inked stuff. Like Dark sent me like a picture. He played against a guy who had like a full ink deck with white neon borders, and it kind of looks clean. White neon is like really cool. But yeah. I really need Nico and Sable from a bounce deck. I mean, you can switch out Sable. You can play like, I don't know if you have Iceman in your bounce deck, but you could play an Iceman instead. But Nico is probably important. Getting like your hood into a demon, destroying your hood to get card draw. Nico is like really good for like decks that are like really aggressive and need card draw. Get a copy of something could help you a bunch. So yeah. White neon only good with ink cards? Yeah. But having like a full board with white neon stuff slaps. Is Galacta really a Galacta support? People tried it out. It was like fine-ish, but it wasn't like good, you know. Surfer bottom card of his deck. Probably snappable. Yo, what? Like, you can play it, but it's like still only a 9 power Galactus. And it's probably kind of easy to read. And it's hard to play your goblins. Like, you can't play Galacta, Hobgoblin, Galactus, because the Hobgoblin will probably get power plus. But yeah. It could work technically. So we just Galacta. We have like freaking speed for Onslaught Citadel, so we just have to go wide on one lane. Okay, you got Galacta too, so we just go for big card here. Could do stuff like that. I feel like we just give up on the right and we commit on speed left and go big on mid. And we know for sure he has no freaking, yeah, good decision. And we know like for sure he has no Surfer. Surfer is the bottom card of his deck. His Brood is kind of bad, and I don't know what he's going to do here. He might Sarah me here though. Yes, Surfer is probably the most popular stuff with her. Since you saw him. Shaw got to a 3-9 because of the Galacta buff and his effect. Okay. Now Killmonger is out, so you can play the Hydro Bob mid. Like, I don't know what card he can play in mid that's big enough. We get to +8, we get to 34 power. He needs 19 power mid to win mid. And we have like a big speed here. Maybe we should have, I want to say, maybe we should have played for that lane. Oh, is it enough? Do we lose because he didn't got the +3? No, it's still fine. Yeah, freaking Copycat was the MVP here. Since I knew he can't surf on me, I was confident with the snap. And we didn't even need Weekend for the win here. Copycat used to be broken, Gutenschat. Like, you didn't play her when she was like good. Copycat was not Copycat when she got released. Copycat was Steely Cat. Copycat just stole the effect of the bottom card of your deck, of the opponent's deck. So there were times like when Copycat came out, Destroy was still popular, and you had just the opportunity to steal like the null. So if your opponent, like if you play like Copycat and Cable and reshuffle the deck, the chances are pretty high that your opponent just gets like a 6-0 null with no effect, and you have the null effect. So Copycat used to be freaking broken when she stole the effect, but it didn't fit her into her name, so they changed it that he only gets a copy. Anything with a cat is good. It do be like that sometimes, huh?
Excuse me?
Huh?
No.
What?
Try
That's a kitty, not a cat. Checkmate. Every time I face this guy, he is always close to the same rank. It's kind of queasy. Red Guardian. Red Guardian is interesting. We could think about Hydro Bopping and snapping to Death's Domain. Especially now. Oh! Oh. Oi! Now it gets interesting here. Is he filling up? He could fill up. I stay in the snap since he snaps on my weekend play. Okay, fills up. Havoc. Havoc, huh? The thing is, if I throw Prio, I can just bounce out the Silk or bounce my own Silk into the mid. Probably hope Summer Deck. It's freaking Erisham. It's Erisham, yeah. Nocturne is big though. So we do what? You're coping hard now. We have to win that lane. I could do Hydro Bob and snap him. So we tie up here. Only thing is, can we get up with that power he has here? Probably not. I mean, we get to 22 power. He gets to 22 power. We are up 13. F it. No! Okay, would have lost anyways. Shit. Do you think we can move a week tomorrow? Nah, it's just going to be normal weekend. Like nobody plays, or probably nobody plays the card because you can move it. It's just like Quicksilver into Penny means you have a auto 1 to 3 curve, and you just have to play another card on turn 4 for the first time. Yeah, we coped. Looks like we coped. We should have just retreated. Only weird thing, if we play a card mid, or if we move Nocturne mid, we would have won the game. Like, I was like, he might play a card there. But he just could have moved Nocturne mid and play Alive right and win. So that was kind of weird from our opponent, but yeah. Smiley Drew, thank you so much for following. Hi! How are you doing? Like Obama said, yes, we can. Doing good? Let's go. Shine gone, Jeff gone, Drex. Spidey Juice streams as well. A new name. Damn. Have to leave a... I had never streamed in front of more than a couple people for last night. Just kind of fun now. Yay, I'm follower number 12. Let's go, Spidey Jew. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.